How y'all doing today? I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about internal technology versus external technology. In terms of which one is more powerful, I'll leave that up to you. I want to start with a quote by Arthur C. Clarke, who said, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic." And that leads into through the use of technology, people are granted control and power over the external elements of nature, that being earth, water, air, fire, ether, or solid, liquid, gas, plasma, right? Now, for example, if I wanted to show my power over the external element of fire or light, I can do that by just simply turning this light switch on and off, right? I can flick this lighter right here. I can play with a laser and so on and so forth. If I wanted to show my power over the element of water, I could do that by just simply turning the faucet on, taking a shower, things like that. I could spray you down with a water hose, so on and so forth. Those are just a couple of examples. When we do those things, we are controlling essential elements of nature. When we do those things, we just do it so often to the point where we take it for granted. But if you go far enough back in history, a lot of the stuff that we do today and have access to will be considered magic to those people. That's a fact. And what we call magic with a K, in other words, occult magic, is technology. It may be more abstract and subtle. It may require more mind focus to get it done, but nevertheless, you're still using tools that are outside of you to accomplish what you want to do, are you not? It's technology. But today I want to focus on using internal technology, which is really just different aspects of your mind to control the elements of your own nature. All right. Number one, the air element, breathing. In my waking state, I can have power over my own air element by not only watching what I say, but by controlling the patterns of my breath. How deep I breathe, how long I hold on to it, and my exhalation process. All has been proven to alter your heart rate, giving you a deep sense of calm, which in turn changes your state of consciousness. Number two, the fire or the light element. Now, this example is going to be both literal and metaphorical. Let's start with the metaphorical side of it. Fire is light, and light is also information. How can you have power over your own light element? Through listening. Through listening, you can control how much information you take in. You can also govern the way you perceive that information. You don't have to always look at something the same way. You can change your filter. You can change your lens. And when you do these things, you are either adding spark to a fire, pouring gasoline on a fire, or you're fine-tuning what's already there. Now on to the literal aspect of controlling the fire or light element inside of yourself. If you've been a part of the metaphysical community for as long as I have, then I'm sure you've heard of the concept of chakras, Kundalini energy, and how it relates to the soul. These are different forms of black light that the human eye cannot detect. But there are reports of psychically gifted people who can see things like auras, which is nothing but etherical light emanating from a person's body and, surrounding a person's body. Now, me personally, I've never seen someone's aura, but I have seen, well, as of lately, like up to this point, I see what people would call spiritual aberrations on a daily basis. That being shadow beings, light orbs out the corner of your eye. I've even seen extraterrestrials. But that's another story for another video. All of these things become accessible to you once you activate your third eye. And you're able to see into other dimensions, which is not very different from the one that we inhabit now. If you're fast enough, and if they let you, you may even be lucky enough to catch some of it on camera. But back to my original point of this video. The highest aspect of having power over your own light element is to transform your body into light. Now, I know that sounds insane, but there are actually over 160,000 cases of people who have done these things. It's called the rainbow light body. You can look this up for yourself. Number 3, the water element. All living organisms are predominantly made up of water. Humans and just mammals in general are on an average 60% water and higher. And for better or for worse, humans are mostly emotional. Now, how does water and emotion correlate? Well, our emotions can take on many forms. They derive and flex based on our circumstances. And as does water, it adapts to whichever form we place it in. Your emotions can be heavy, but they can also be light and free-flowing, just like water. So I think having control over your own water element is about understanding your ability or inability to adapt and be flexible. Can you sit back and ask yourself, can you refresh something that needs to be refreshed? Can you nourish something that needs nourishment before you get rained on? Number 4, the earth element. How do you control your own earth element? One way is to align yourself with your purpose and root yourself in that. Practice patience. Know your limitations. Know that you can't do everything. To be rooted in something means that you must have a sense of history about yourself and the world around you. The earth element correlates with memory. Why do I say that? Because it is what holds things into place. It brings balance. Case in point, the sun shines light upon the earth, right? And then the earth, in the form of soil, it captures that light and then turns it into something tangible, like vegetation, crops, crystals, which we can use for our benefit. So if you apply all those things to inside of you, you got it. You're on the right track. So that's what I wanted to say for today, for this video. I'll probably be back with another one in about 3 days. If you like what I had to say, if you got something from it, like the video. And I will see y'all in the next one.